I think I'm falling in love with you.
What?
Unlike our videos where we enter specific movies and series, today we want to teach you 21 expressions related to love and date from movies and series. Actually, 3,602 movies and series. To start getting know someone or relationship during and end it. Let's get started. Blind date.
Blind date. A date where two people have never met before. Actually, a romantic meeting where two people do not know each other and have never seen each other before.
The first example is How I Met Your Mother series. Ted wants to go on a date and asks her not to search on the internet about each other. He says that my parents didn't know each other before dating and they...
I have a theory. People don't get the chance to just discover each other anymore. So here's my idea. Before we go out tomorrow, let's not do any prior internet research on each other. It sounds like I'm hiding something horrible, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure you're a serial killer.
I'm not. I'm not. It's just, you know, like when my parents met, they didn't have the internet. They just went out on a blind date and fell in love.
Blind date and fall in love. We will explain you the meaning of fall in love.
That's nice. And they're still together?
Right up to the divorce. The point is...
Right up to the divorce means they divorced and they didn't know well.
I'd love to get to know you in person, not on my computer.
I like that.
In person means face to face, see each other. Crush on somebody.
Crush on somebody. American English, especially North American English. To have a feeling of romantic love for someone, especially someone you do not know well.
In the first episode of Friends series, when Ross confesses to Rachel that he had a crush on her, Rachel, in high school, in the past. But he never said anything in that time because he thought that Rachel thought he was geeky. It means idiot. Let's watch it.
You know, you probably didn't know this, but back in high school, I had a major crush on you.
Major crush on him. A lot of crush on you. I was really interested in you in that time.
I know.
You did? Oh, okay. I always figured you just thought I was Monica's geeky older brother.
I did.
Oh.
If we have been able to teach you at least one idiom or expressions, please like it. Ask out means
Ask out. To invite someone to go out with you, especially as a way of starting a romantic relationship. For example, he is too shy to ask her out.
friends again. Rachel thinks that her ex-boyfriend means their relationship has ended. Ex-boyfriend is calling her to ask her out. But Ross knows that he called for Monica, not Rachel. And in order to annoy Rachel, to bother her, he tells her to call him to make sure that, let's watch it.
Well, why don't you give him a call?
Okay. Are you sure you want to hear this?
Oh, I'm sure.
Chip! Hi, it's Rachel. Rachel Green. Yeah, you left me a message? Yes, you did. My roommate wrote it down. Monica Geller? Oh.
Oh, that's right. He called to ask out Monica. That's gotta be embarrassing.
Embarrassing. We explained the meaning of embarrassing in that video. If you don't know the meaning of embarrassing, I suggest you to watch it after this video. Even here, Rachel says to Monica, why do you want to go out with him, with Chip? And she says that he asked me out. Let's watch it.
Back then, I thought that I would never, ever get the chance to go out with a Chip Matthews. And now he's called me up and asked me out. And the fat girl inside of me really wants to go. I owe her this. I never let her eat.
She mentioned that she was fat before. Okay, fall in love. Let's hear it.
Fall in love. To begin to feel romantic love for someone.
As you watched at the beginning of this video, Joey falls in love with Rachel after living together for a while. And now he tells her in a restaurant, and Rachel at first thinks that he's joking, not serious, but he is not. Let's watch it.
Now here we are.
Yeah, here we are. I think I'm falling in love with you.
What?
I'm falling in love with you.
Who are you talking to? Oh, you're kidding. Oh, it's a joke. Oh, it's funny. It's funny. I don't get it. Oh.
It's important to us that if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Head over heels.
Head over heels. Means completely in love with another person.
How I Met Your Mother again. Ted sees that Barney does anything to date a girl. Ted says that he wants to feel this feeling of love again, and Lily confirms his words.
I mean, call me crazy, but I'm gonna stay here until I get that girl back.
That's what I want. The way Barney feels about Nora, I want that feeling again. I want to be choosing between two girls. I want to be a complete head-over-heels idiot for one.
Yeah, the complete head-over-heels idiot thing's pretty nice.
It's not bad.
The apple of someone's eye.
The apple of someone's eye, the person who someone loves most and is very proud of. For example, his youngest daughter was the apple of his eye.
Friends again, when Ross and Rachel get drunk in Vegas and get married. And here, they is seen having divorced. And Ross doesn't want it to happen, because it's the third time that he divorced. And Rachel is sarcastically expressing her love to him. Let's watch it.
Oh, look who it is. My husband, the apple of my eye.
Okay, I got us a court date for tomorrow at 2, and I picked up all the forms. I'll take care of everything.
Take one's breath away.
Take one's breath away is to be extremely exciting, beautiful, or surprising.
I hope you have watched Mayor of Easttown series. Let's hear Kate Winslet's opinion about that miniseries when she read the script for the first time and loved it. She also won an Emmy Award for this role.
When I first read the script written by Brad Inglesby, it completely took my breath away. Every episode ends on a real cliffhanger.
That was the kind of documentary about that miniseries. Love at first sight.
Love at first sight. If you experience love at first sight, you love someone from the first moment you see him/her.
One Woman King. Taylor and Ellie are in an open marriage. It's a marriage in which both partners are free to have sexual relationship with other people. And third person here is Jade, Alexandra Daddario. And they're asking Jade's friend how you met before. They say, love at first sight.
Did you say Wisha?
I think so.
You guys, these are my friends, Willow and Misha.
Wisha. Ah, I get it.
This is Taylor and Eli.
How do you two know Jade?
Oh.
We met her last year.
Oh, and it was love at first sight. Oh my God, you guys.
Match made in heaven.
Match made in heaven. The meaning of a match made in heaven is two people perfectly suited to each other. A relationship, such as a marriage, that is happy and successful, sometimes because the partners are very compatible.
And the meaning of movie Vicky Cristina Barcelona actually is one of my favorites. The narrator is explaining about the characters, and he says about Cristina that she doesn't have a good relationship with her partner, and they are not made for each other. No. Please watch it.
With Christina in mind, Mark and Judy asked along the son of one of his business partners, an eligible young man Mark thought she might like.
My dream is to accumulate enough wealth and sail off to an island somewhere and spend the rest of my days snorkeling. I'm actually a snorkeling nut. Have you ever snorkeled before?
Unfortunately, Charles and Christina were not a match made in heaven.
They're not suitable for each other. To be smitten with.
To be smitten with. Having suddenly started to like or love something or someone very much.
Our example is from Curb Your Enthusiasm series. Larry David, the main character of the series, met a woman and now they are back from a date. He's saying that I like her. She wears glasses and I like women with glasses. In fact, he's saying about the lady and he continues.
Great. In fact, if I were to go home and get a phone call from a friend, okay? You be my friend. Go ahead.
Okay, Larry, hey, I heard you went out on a date. How was it?
Oh, fantastic.
Really fantastic.
Really fantastic.
Wow.
Really like her a lot.
Oh.
Not kidding. And you know what? She wears glasses. I love glasses on a woman. Oh, she's pretty and smart, sexy. I'm really I'm quite a little smitten. I'm a little smitten.
Larry,
Yeah.
I haven't heard you talk this way in a while.
Fancy.
To fancy. If you fancy someone, you feel attracted to them, especially in a sexual way.
Broadchurch series. It's a British accent. The detective is talking to a person about the case, about murder. She tells him to tell me about Lisa. Were you interested in her or did you like her? He also says that she was my niece, she was my relative, which means that I was not in love with her.
And tell me about Lisa.
She was my niece. Tricky relationship with her dad, still uses her mum's surname.
She babysat for you quite regularly.
Every other week. Sometimes she'd stay over, other times I'd take her home.
Did you have a boyfriend?
No one regular.
Did you fancy her, Ricky?
She was my niece.
Under someone's spell.
Under someone's spell. To be strongly attracted to someone and influenced by him/her.
Garfield 2, where John, Garfield's owner, is in love with a girl and he wants to propose to her. But Garfield doesn't want this to happen and wants to stop him because John loves her very much.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
I'm security, pal. Just protecting you from yourself.
Garfield, you have caused enough trouble today. Now you have food, water, and company.
Which one is he?
Be good.
John, you're delirious. Be careful, she's a man-eater. Oh, no. He's under her spell.
May December.
May-December in American English. Used to describe a romantic relationship in which one person is much younger than the other.
Poker histories. Will Catherine sees her ex-lover who has become friend with a young girl and tells the girl that relationship May December warms my heart, make me happy. Let's watch it.
Hey, sweetheart. Kathleen, I'd love for you to meet my wife, Ava. Ava, I'd like for you to meet my mortal enemy, Kathleen Townsend.
Kathleen.
It is a pleasure to finally meet you.
Well, likewise, likewise. Congratulations, newlyweds.
Thank you.
A May-December romance really warms my heart.
Oh, that's so sweet. And you look wonderful, by the way.
Carry a torch for someone.
Carry a torch for someone. To be in love with someone.
Vertigo, the best movie of all time from the point of view of critics, where James Stewart goes to a room of a woman who looks like her lover and says, "You remind me of someone." The girl also says that she screwed you and you are still in love with her. Let's watch it.
Listen, I'm going to yell in a minute.
I'm not going to hurt you, honest, I promise. Please. Just let me talk to you.
What about?
You.
Why?
Because you remind me of somebody.
I heard that one before, too. I remind you of someone you used to be madly in love with, but then she ditched you for another guy.
Ditch means screwed you.
And you've been carrying the torch ever since. Then you saw me and something clicked.
Well, you're not far wrong.
Drive someone crazy has two meanings, but here means
drive someone crazy. If someone says to you, "You drive me crazy," they could mean either that person likes you a lot and you are making them think about you all the time in a sexual or romantic way.
This movie. At the end of the movie, the main character is relieved from the bad events, and his friend who went through this with him wrote a letter saying that you did the right thing, and I still love your wife's body and it makes me crazy.
Like I said, good guys need a break. I know you'll do the right thing this time. Love, Morty. P.S. Your wife's rockin' body still drives me crazy. Okay, Morty.
Old flame.
Old flame. A previous girlfriend or boyfriend or ex-girlfriend boyfriend, a former romantic partner, especially one for whom one still has romantic feelings. Like ex, but someone has still feelings.
Avengers Endgame movie. When they want to look for stones, and here Thor says that their reality stone was with Jane before. She was my girlfriend and I loved her very much. Of course, he's talking nonsense. You will understand from the reaction of the others.
About the ether. My grandfather, many years ago, had to hide the stone from the dark elves. Ooh. Scary being. So Jane, actually. Oh, there she is. Yeah, so Jane was an old flame of mine. You know, she stuck her hand inside a rock this one time. And then the ether stuck itself inside her. And she became very, very sick. And so I had to take her to Asgard.
Dumps.
Dumps. If you dump someone, you end your relationship with him/her.
Fleabag series. The main character meets her ex-boyfriend and happily says that someone just dumped me. Let's watch it.
Weird.
Hey, did you see that really good-looking guy that came in with me?
No, but I saw a really good-looking guy on his motorbike outside. Why?
Oh, yeah, that's he, well, he and I, and...
Oh, great.
Yeah, he just dumped me. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here, we made a video on base of Fleabag series. If you like this series, watch this video after this video. Break up or split up.
Break up, split up. If you break up with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife, your relationship with that person ends. Actually, split up means to stop having a relationship with somebody.
For break up, let's go to Ross's famous sentence in Friends, which he always repeats. And here also Chandler's reaction.
She wants me to take responsibility for everything that went wrong in our relationship. I mean, she goes on for 5 pages about how I was unfaithful to her. We were on a break!
Oh my God, if you say that one more time, I'm gonna break up with you.
fine, but this breakup was not all my fault. And she says here, if you accept full responsibility, I can begin to trust you again.
For a split up, let's go to Breaking Bad. And Skyler is back at her previous job and asks her boss, "How is your wife?" And the boss says that I got a divorce. He ended up.
Wow, Ted, it's a little early for wine, isn't it?
Oh, damn. Grape juice. Been making the girls breakfast in the morning.
Hey, how's Denise doing?
We split up about a year ago.
Sorry.
We will be back with a video for idioms and slang about marriage and wedding. See you in the next video.